Good day, everyone. I would like to begin by addressing for a day after that America has finally turned, a day later that it turned 250 years old. Like all Americans that we will honor, that we have legends in our past and the history that we have for Americans. This day is now a special day that we have celebrated after the 250th years later to America's anniversary. Give the love for America that we always have, for our country that we always have. America deserves better that we have, that we live, as this land belongs to you and me, that we always live in our hearts. You may know my flag is upside down because it represents that we are suffering along with the lies, bigotry, hatred, and racism that we have in our country. So, happy after 250th birthday to America after a day later, 250 years old. To anyone who loves our country, you will be loyal for America. There will be no any threats that we have, like the Iranians has been threatened and chanted death to America. To anyone who has said death threats to America, you will suffer the consequences of your actions, that what you have said as terroristic threats you are doing. And to any people who has come to this celebration of hatred that you have, you will pay. And as you know, the Ku Klux Klan has showed up to the celebration unwell what they're doing to our community. We saw white supremacy showed up for the celebration of 250. So, and it's been honored that we have for the celebration for 250. Give people love and loyal that you have been honored, that you have rather born or come here, no matter what people you are, whether you come here or born here. So, as long we say, long live America, we will say this together as we have now celebrated as 50 years away that we have celebrated. America will celebrate to the 300 years anniversary until 50 years. A half century that we will celebrate until 50 years before America would actually turn 300 years old. 300 until we celebrate the Constitution after we have created the Constitution. So, how did the Constitution ever been born? Did Benjamin Franklin said, a repugnant or republic? Benjamin replied, a republic. A republic for our democracy that we ever have. That people has to choose which leadership who shall lead in the right way. So, we have histories of presidents of the United States, history of a legend, and history of depression that we have in America. Remember the history that we have. December 7th, 1941. September 11th, 2001. And January 6th, 2021. 3 attacks of U.S. history that was been attacked by responsible of dictators that we have. And it's sad that we see America was been brutalized, attacked, and for some reasons. And yeah. And we may know presidents how to solve this by stopping any dictators who are committing huge crimes around any type of world. Remember Franklin Roosevelt, how he declared war that he asked Congress after what happened to Pearl Harbor. And then my uncle lay out to stop the responsible who caused the 9/11 attack, since Osama bin Laden was responsible on the FBI Most Wanted that the FBI had confirmed. So my uncle became the hero, and we will never forget the time that my uncle, Barack Obama, has put Osama bin Laden down after he led our country. So we will always remember my uncle is a hero that time, and he became more popularity for the U.S. presidential history after he left office in 2017. So now we have a huge leader. The leadership matters of the presidential history of the United States of America. George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Grover Cleveland, Theodore Roosevelt, Franklin Roosevelt, John F. Kennedy, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Bill Clinton, my uncle Barack Obama, and my father, Joe Biden, the 46th President of the United States. And let's honor my father as well, because he tried to let everything that after he has got our country great, but he tried to get it into the right way in America. Yeah, he tried to stop the war of Ukraine. He tried to stop the war of Israel for having peace that we have. Peace matters that the president always had. And remember the conservative heroes that we have in America. Harriet Tubman, Benjamin Franklin, Martin Luther King, John Lewis, Rosa Parks, Frederick Douglass, Cesar Chavez, and many others of conservative of heroes for America. So it's been a great honor that we see America has turned 250 years old. So long live to the people, long live our democracy. And instead saying of the United States of America, we shall say the United States of America of the Republic. So, long live our America, our country of our nation. Long live the United States of America of the Republic. May God bless you all, and God bless you, people. Good day.